Hey guys, what's going on? RetroGamer here, and welcome back to another review featuring the Nintendo DS Lite. So, the Nintendo DS Lite hit the shelves of 2006 in North America and Japan. And this was a redesign of the original Nintendo DS. It was made to be lighter, slimmer, and brighter, and it succeeded in all three aspects. I absolutely love the Nintendo DS Lite. It's one of my favorite DS's. This and the new 3DS XL are my two favorite DS's of all time. The original was good, but this was so much better. I'm glad that they made this revision. And it sold a lot more than the original DS. The original DS sold 18.79 million units, and the DS Lite, this one, sold 93.86 million units. So it surpassed the original DS by 2 or 3 times. And this is the second best-selling console of all time, right under the PS2. So that's really cool. So with all that out of the way, let's take a look at some of the features. So this is the Nintendo DS Lite. It looks a lot different than the original Nintendo DS. Here's my original Nintendo DS. So it's a lot smaller, and it has a few different changes. We'll put that aside for now. So as you can see, it's pretty glossy, so it catches a lot of fingerprints. Mine's pretty scuffed up. But down here, you have the volume. You have a little dust cover now to put your GBA games in. If you don't have one, just put that there. A lot of times, these are missing, so it's a hit and miss. This is where you put your headphones. Here is the new spot for the power. You just slide that up to turn it on. The pen is right here now instead of on top. I always like when it's there. I don't like when it's anywhere else. Nothing on the side here. On top, you see the new little logo for the DS's. Right here is for the power and the charging light indicator. Up here is the LNR, same. And here's the new connector for charging, so that takes a different cable now. You still put your games here, and then here's a little spot where you can put a wrist strap. This is just the back, Nintendo DS. And that's really it for the outside. Inside's a little different too. You still got your speakers up here. The mic's now right here. The D-pad's here. The buttons are pretty squishy now compared to the original Nintendo DS. So the original Nintendo DS had pretty clicky buttons, and stuff's a little bit different. But the buttons are pretty squishy here, but it doesn't really like change anything. I actually prefer this feel, but I like the other one too. And then start and select's here now. And other than that, there's not any differences with screen size, but the screens are brighter on this one. Instead of just the one level of brightness, you get like 4 levels of brightness here. So that's really cool. The one thing I don't like, it's a really small detail, but when you put in a GBA game, it sticks out. And I really didn't like that because if you remember on the original DS, it sat in there nice and flush. That's what I like. I like that smooth flushness, but I mean, it's just, it's just small detail, but I can get past that. But the DS Lite, man, is such an amazing console. Or handheld, I should say. It's really, really nice. I want to show you the new charger. So it takes a different charger. This is actually the same as the GBA Micro. So if you have the GBA Micro charger, you can use it on there. And it flips out as usual. And then cartridges are still the same. New Super Mario Bros. And that's really it, honestly. There's nothing else different. You still got the cases. This is the Japanese version. And now I guess we'll turn it on. So yes, this is a Japanese Nintendo DS Lite, but Nintendo DS and DS Lite are region-free, even DSi, because the cartridges are region-free. So right here, you got your 4 levels of brightness now, which is really, really nice. Sometimes it can blind you though at night, that's for sure. I remember having to turn this thing off just to change the brightness. And if you go to your original Nintendo DS, it still looks alright. Turn that off, turn that on, there's me. So, it's a little different. The screens on the DS Lite are really, really nice because if you remember on the original DS, the bottom touchscreen is really grainy. It just didn't really look good at all. The top screen's alright, but the other one was really, really grainy, and it's something that's hard to get past. But other than that, there's no other differences other than, being lightweight, slimmer, and brighter. And it certainly succeeded. And it shows that in the sales, because like I said, it sold over, like, it sold 93,000 units, or at least over 93,000, and with the DS and DS Lite combined as of 2014, it has over 154 million, right under the PS2, and the PS2 is great as well, but just the fact that it succeeded that way is quite amazing. If you're looking to get a DS Lite today, I would highly recommend it, even though the 3DS and 2DS and all those other DSs can play DS original games. I do recommend the actual hardware because this thing is really, really fun to play with, and it's a lot slimmer. But if you want to go for the 3DS because it's backwards compatible, I'd go for that too. Either one's fine. But the DS Lite holds a special place in my heart. I got this at a hard off, my local hard off in Japan, and it was in the little, like, junk bins, because not everything in there is junk. I found this for like $3. I'm like, yeah, I'll pick it up. And it worked, and this one too, I picked up for $3. It works too. So I was happy with the purchases overall. And I said, if you're looking into getting one, they aren't terribly expensive nowadays. I think they're like $30 on eBay. So yeah, if you're looking to get one, I would highly recommend it. But guys, that was my review on the Nintendo DS Lite. So guys, from RetroGamer, if you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys back here with another review. See you guys then.